Hello and welcome back. Day 3 of Grape Times in the Douro, Harvest 2017. Today was more of a relaxed day as it goes. We did what we call a berry sample for one of Pedro's vineyards. So this is where we take a sample of about 75 to 80 berries from across the breadth of the vineyard. We pick them, we take them back to the lab. We do a chemical analysis, pH, total acidity, sugar, etc. to really decide when they're going to be picked. These grapes in question are going to be going into his Vinha da Foz, which is the entry-level wine. As promised yesterday, we're going to look at a few different grape varietals here in the Douro. I could be here all day because there's so many, but there's really, I suppose, a core group of 5 which we're going to look at. 3 of those we'll go over very briefly. Now, Touriga Nacional. Touriga Nacional, I suppose, is the darling grape of Portugal. Quite small berries, quite intensely sort of clustered as well, which really follows on nicely to the style of the wine. It's a very intense, it's a very aromatic grape. Brings a lot of power and perfume to the final blend of a wine. Described by many as the lady of the grapes in Portugal because it really provides this elegance and perfume. Touriga Franca or Touriga Francesa. The name comes from once upon a time. Touriga Nacional, which was fairly low yielding, was crossbred with the more high yielding Morisco. It's responsible for 1 in 5 grapes in the Douro. So it's definitely the most popular in terms of area under vine and planting, and what it does is it marries up very nicely next to the Nacional, because where the Nacional gives this power and aromatic profile, the Franca kind of hones that in a little bit and gives it a little bit of structure. And if some fantastic examples of Franca have also really good noses. Tinta Barroca, the workhorse. Tinta Barroca is a very high yielding grape, produces loads of fruit, really useful for harvest. You can actually tell Tinta Barroca from a mile off, because if you notice, towards the top it's really loosely clustered, and that's a bit of a dead giveaway as to Tinta Barroca. If you compare that to Touriga Nacional, you can really tell the difference. These two very different grape varieties. Tinta Barroca is quite low in tannins, and it's also low in colour. It brings a lot of natural sweetness, natural sugars within the berries, which will translate into alcohol. So it really helps to maybe give a good dose of Tinta Barroca to your final blend to create a little bit more power and a little bit more body, a little bit more oomph. Tinta Barroca does quite well abroad, most notably, off the top of my head, in South Africa. Particularly the Swartland, which is undergoing and enjoying a little bit of a regeneration of late. Ibn Sadi, Adi Badenhorst, both producing some Tinta Barroca. I think Sadi actually does a single varietal, where I know that Badenhorst includes it in one of his more Rhone style blends. But it does really well out there as well, so it's nice to see these grapes kind of making a name for themselves in other countries as well. So that's three of the grapes that I want to look at. We'll look at the other 2 going forward. Like I said, we could sit here all day and go over 20-30 different grape varieties. Tomorrow we're going to do Pedro's wines, one of them, Vinha da Foz, the white. Really excited, please tune in, and I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you very much. Bye.